CGR's the best to do it. My squad stay fluid. When it comes to breaking barriers, we blow it straight through it. Greatness, we prove it. Never will we lose it. I'm building up an empire. Switches, not Lucius. Hands up high if you're down for the team. When it comes to getting green, we get it by any means. Grew up with a plan and a dream. From serving fixes to fiends to music and movie screens. And now the money is clean. Sitting at the top, it won't stop. Can't get right, still got the game locked. With the mic, I'm clutch like Steph with the rock. Keep shooting something like got 3 zeros on the clock. I'm out.
Put your hands up till your arms start hurting. Put your hands up till your arms start hurting. Put your hands up till your arms start hurting. Put your hands up. Put your hands up till your hands up till your.
I heard somebody ask where Brooklyn Brave at. Nigga, I've been right here, sitting back, plotting on some millions in my high chair. About to come back and fuck up the game, shit, it ain't fair. The way I'm about to make these niggas hate me, let's get this clear. I've been going through it.
Everybody, hey, we shout that on camera every time. Everybody says that. You got a chest kid? Yeah. We know that. Hey, shit. Go ahead, use it. I'll take it off camera before we start shit, alright? Yeah, no,
I don't want to Dollar Tree tomorrow. Just get you.
Some money can buy you happiness, never been dead, bro. It's something about counting that paper, then watching the flow.
What's that, YouTube?
Yeah, it's YouTube right now.
Brooklyn Brave freshman EP.
Is Trap Harmony your newest 5, your newest tape, no?
Trap Harmony 5, my newest one, but that's on the SoundCloud.
Yeah, well, that's just
Come back and fuck up the game, shit, it ain't fair. The way I'm about to make these niggas hate me, let's get this.
Man, it's been a long time since I've seen these people, man. It's good to be here, man. It's a great vibe, great energy, you feel me? Great vibe, great energy, yo. I love this right now.
I'm proud of everything you've been doing.
Appreciate that, man.
People don't know, but we're gonna have to let them know.
We're gonna have to let them know, man.
Yeah, no. For real, like, yes, sir. But we're gonna take it from the top, though, like. So, for the people that don't know, we know, but for the people that don't know, tell them your name, where you from, and how you had it coming.
My name is Brooklyn Brave. Obviously, I'm from Brooklyn. You feel me? And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, so growing up in Brooklyn, it wasn't easy, you know what I'm saying? Like, Mom Dukes was on a real short income, but praise God, the Almighty High. Mommy made it happen, you know what I'm saying? I grew up with 2 of my brothers, you know what I'm saying? And at a young age, at a real young age, Mommy just decided to move us from Brooklyn and move us to Virginia, you know what I'm saying? And now VA is my stomping ground, so don't get it twisted though. Just because I live in VA, you can't take the Brooklyn out of the Braves, you get what I'm saying? So with that being said, moving to Virginia, growing up in VA, I had it tough too. Like, going to different schools was, you know what I'm saying, something different I was really used to. Growing up in New York, going to school in New York, you had to be on your guard. You had to be on your P's and Q's. Every day, somebody was going to get you, somebody was going to bully you or antagonize you or something, you know what I'm saying? And then moving to Virginia, going to school in VA, of course, I'm on my New York shit, like I'm getting ready to fuck anybody up, you know what I'm saying? So it was just different trying to adjust out here to the culture, I would say. So definitely growing up in VA, I had it rough too, man. Like moving out of Mom Duke's house, it was a challenge. I ain't gonna lie, it was a challenge, you know what I'm saying? It was definitely a challenge.
Because the words that I be speaking, nigga, move a crowd. You see me laugh, but you won't see me frown. And when you
Bro, what got you into music? Like, what got you started making music?
What got me into music? Yo, I had this group called Young and Talented when I was like 13. You know what I'm saying? I had this group called Young and Talented. And to see my cousin, one of my cousins, yo, this nigga was nice with the rapping, you know what I'm saying? And I was just on some type of time where it was just like I want to express my feelings, but I don't know how to. So I started writing poems. And then I started to listen to different beats, and I'm just like, yo, if I can make this poem go with this beat, I could write a song, you get what I'm saying? So I started making little poems to little love songs, and then I heard Eminem's beat one time. I heard this beat from Eminem, so I started writing Eminem one time, you know what I'm saying? And then I went by this name called PNSL, but you know what I'm saying? I was called PNSL, yo, Pimpin' Never Stay Living. That was my first rap name. When I was young and talented, you know what I'm saying, it was lit. I was one of the main stars in my group. It was me, my boy Devon, Lil Steve, and KG. But I wasn't all the best at rapping, but you know what I'm saying, I had a passion for music, bro. I just fell in love with it, bro. Like, I remember this kid asked me one time, what would the world be without music? And that was the deepest question I ever heard in my life. Like, and this shit made me think.
I wonder where she's.
Yo, that shit made me think. I'm just like, damn, son. People use music for healing, killing, you know what I'm saying, broken heartness, all that type of shit, but it's all on how you perceive music, bro. Like, when he asked me that question, my answer to myself would be a sad ass world, bro. Like, music, a world without no music, that's a sad place, you know? So it's like, what can I do to bring joy to this world? What can I do to make a difference with my music? So I started writing music. I started writing about my life, you know what I'm saying? And as I started going on, like I said, I had this little group called Young and Talented. We broke apart, you know, and after we broke apart, I kind of fell out of love with music. Like, I wasn't all that into it no more. And then one day, I'm smoking, you know what I'm saying? Me and my little brother, we smoking, and this nigga asked me like, why you stop rapping? And I look, I said, what? He said, why you stop rapping? When you used to be a beast. You used to be nice. So he gave me a challenge. 2 Chainz was popping at the time. And it was that beat, Crack. I think it was Crack. 2 Chainz had this beat called Crack. He dared me to write to that joint. Just to write to it. And I wrote to that shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wrote to that bitch, you know? So I wrote that shit, and then my little brother was like, yo, you gotta keep going. Like, you gotta find a different name for yourself, different style. You can't go by PNSL no more, like, you gotta switch it up. So I'm thinking to myself, like, oh, maybe this little nigga right. So I thought about it, and I put the pen down for a little bit, because I wasn't confident. And then, like I said, I was on my own for a long time. So after that, I did turn back to music, because like the little dude said, what would the world be without music? You know what I'm saying? Like, I was writing, but I ain't had nowhere to record, you know? And then I met this app.
I can change your mind, yeah. I'm the drug and you're the addict. Shit's so good.
I got this car. I call that bitch Athena, my Pontiac. And I ain't gonna lie, that Pontiac saved my life. I was sleeping in and out of my car in hotels, you feel me? I was homeless, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was homeless, I was going through it. Then I found this church, Kingdom Life, and Kingdom Life is a dope church. And the pastor, Pastor AJ, he definitely took me in. And to see him take me in, bro, I thought to myself, like, that man took a chance on me. That man took a chance on me and wanted to see me change my life. And as I kept going to church, kept my faith in God, I was hearing the Holy Ghost. I was being obedient. And because I knew just me being homeless was not the end of my journey. You know what I'm saying? Like, God has something planned for me, bro. So like I said, I kept going to church. And one day, Thanksgiving, I lie to you not, son. Like, I'm coming from the neighborhood, you feel me? Got this nice little plate. And God was like, give that plate of food to the lady on the side of the road. I'm like, yo, what? Hold on, wait a minute, where that shit come from? So I'm like, yo, the mac and cheese, the cornbread. God goes like, you ate, right? Ate twice today. Give that plate of food to the lady. Long story short, so I gave the food to the lady. I go back to my hotel room, I get a call. My sister-in-law invites me over for Thanksgiving dinner. So it's just like, when you really give your life to Christ and you listen, you be obedient, you just be surprised on what he can do. And like I said, everything I've been through, being homeless, sleeping in my car, not having the money to buy a hotel or even get gas in my car to, you know what I'm saying, make it to a hotel. You know, like, bro, it was hard, man. Like, shit was not easy. Shit was not easy for me, bro. And like I said, like, that's just growing up in VA. Like, growing up in Virginia life, nigga, well, life is not easy at all, you know? So
understand that I am not a simple man. I am searching for greatness. That's all part of the plan. Don't count me out. Bitch, I'm still up in this fight. This my trap harmony. Welcome to my fucking life.
I remember I used to come to the hotel.
Right.
And you was either rapping for me or telling me about a new song you had and what you was doing. You know what I'm saying? Every time I heard it, I'm like, God damn, bro. It was like, I wish I was in a position to put you where you need to be. I was still learning. You feel me? Like,
right.
Just like now, you know what I'm saying? But tell us, Was that before Trap Harmony? Or that was before the Trap Harmony started coming? All the music started coming?
Nah, that was actually during Trap Harmony, bro. Like I was actually writing songs and coming up with a name for the EP. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, because them things was like 47 seconds long, 59 seconds.
59 seconds, you know. But a lot of people got mad at me, but people actually liked it too, because it's just like, it's like, yo, why you 59 seconds? Why you 49 seconds? Like that shit good. You need to make this a full song. It's just like, bro, if I could, I would. You know what I'm saying? Like, I definitely would, but you would be surprised what I can tell you in a minute time frame within 49 seconds, 50 seconds, 59 seconds. You'd be surprised what I would tell you in that time frame, you know? So
and he ain't lying either. I'm sorry. I didn't hear.
I recommend that y'all listen to Trap Harmony 3 and 5. But if you want to listen to them in order, of course, definitely. Who wouldn't listen to 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5? You get what I'm saying? But my personal favorites is 3 and 5. Like, sorry, I'm just gonna throw that out there. You feel me? Like Trap Harmony 3, Trap Harmony 3 made Trap Harmony. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you Google Trap Harmony 3, I am the first thing to pop up on that bitch. Man, let me tell you something. I worked hard for that shit, bro. I worked hard for that. Like, I put out so much music every 3 months, maybe every 4 months, and it was just like album after album after album, bro. Like
when I seen it happen, I'm like, nobody's stopping him.
Like, bro.
Focus, like, he don't care what's over there, he don't care what's over there.
Nah,
like,
bro, cause it's just like,
fuck it, I'm gonna do it myself. Like,
every day I had to go to something. Like, nigga, either it was finding somewhere to live, fucking something going wrong with my car, or just life in general, bro. Like, you know how many court cases I had? Like, you know how many court cases I had in 2021? Like, too many to count. And me having all them court cases, like, I almost got sued by the Virginia State Attorney. Like, Stacey T. Davenport or some shit. Let me be quiet. But yeah, when I dropped Trap Harmony 3, there was a song on Trap Harmony 3 that I had put out, and it felt the need to make it to court. When I made that song to court, bro, the judge, a white judge, listens to my song, and this man throws out my case.
Are you serious?
That man threw out my case.
That's real.
I had my judge subpoena the song in court, or my lawyer subpoena the song in court, and he played it. He played that shit, and the man said, I don't see nothing wrong with this picture besides something, you know what I'm saying, something obviously is wrong with you. You want to antagonize a man for telling his story, telling his music. I see nothing wrong with it. I think this is a great song, and I think what you're doing is a very positive message. Continue to do what you're doing.
Shout out to that judge,
you feel me? Like, yo,
that's okay.
You a good man, my guy. You know who you are, bro. You feel me?
Nah, real shit, so be careful, nigga, what you wish for. We'll stomp you out like a dance floor. Brave called me up one time.
Man, yo, one day I was scrolling on Facebook, you know what I'm saying, minding my business, and I seen this girl, Elaine Lyric, shout out to my sis, and she had 3 boxes of her singing a mix-up, and I'm like, yo, how the fuck, where the fuck, how you do that? You know what I'm saying? So she told me, yo, this is a little app called Boise, this little pink app. So boom, I find the app.
Hey girl, I would like to utilize this time to try and make you my girl.
And when I found the app, let me tell you something, bro. My whole entire life changed, bro. Like, I became Brooklyn Brave. You feel me? Like, I was him. I am him. I became Brooklyn Brave. And when Boise came out, I met so many people, so many connections, so many bonds, you feel me? So many groups, you know? And it was just to see thousands of people on one app doing what they love to do, and nobody would judge you for it.
And when I say this man went in and did, he went in.
Big step and my nigga apply pressure. Sit back in the whip and my nigga we count cheddar. This is for the better days that we dream of. Bangers through the speaker, freestyle turn the beat up.
Now I'm saying he was going in, song after song, nobody was stopping. Once he got his hands on it, and he's doing all your stuff too.
I was doing everything myself.
Oh, lot of ambition, I was raised in a pole. Go to school, used to wear the same clothes. Remember when they used to tease me? They said that my rhymes was cheesy. But watch when I'm rich with this app, I bet you didn't all of them niggas won't beat me. Feel the pain when you bumpin' my EP. When I make it, please don't say that you need me. You think that you sick of me now? You gon' hate me when you see me on TV. Like,
I learned everything, like,
Hell no, he said, bro, it's not like he was in the studio already. I'm like, bro, you doing this on your phone. Everything. I'm like, what the fuck?
all that shit was done on the phone, and you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised what an app can do and make you sound like, and how you can tweak it. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that was one of the best apps that had probably one of the best sound quality ever. Like, and it's sad to say that that shit is now gone, but hey, like I said, bruh, I was viral a couple of times, bro. I had a whole EP. I had an EP that went platinum on that bitch. Like, every song got featured on that bitch, bro. And it's like, when they told me my song was all over the world, when a nigga from France told me that he listened to my EP, y'all cried. Nigga, what? I cried. I was just like, damn. And it was just like, to get my message across. I remember I made a song and somebody messaged me, somebody inboxed me on email, sent me an email and was like, your song saved my life. I never thought it was somebody out there who felt the type of, pain that I was going through, this, that, and the third. And I'm looking at it, I'm just like, damn, bro, like you saved somebody's life. Like, you got to keep going, bro. Like, you can't stop doing what you do. Like, going what you go through is going to save somebody's life. And that's one of the main reasons why I never stopped doing what I was doing, bro. When he messaged me and said that to me, it touched me in a way that I was just like, if I can do it to where the world can hear what I'm trying to say to them, bro, I would never stop. You know what I'm saying? And going with that, going with Boise, it made me not want to stop. Of course.
this ain't something that you used to. No, girl, I can see it in your eyes. This ain't a love song, baby, but if you want, I can change your mind. Yeah, I'm the drug and you're the addict. Shit's so good, I turn you into a savage. Girl, you can't imagine. Sex game is madness. Say you want me, well, baby girl, you can have it.
Who would have thought that somebody like me, listening to my sound, listening to what I've been going through, would overcome everything, going to court, paranoia issues, Like, I done had suicidal thoughts before, you know what I mean? It's just, when you feel alone, you really start to think to yourself, how can you get past this? You know what I'm saying? Every time I listen to it, every time I listen to any trap harmony, any new music that I'm putting out, period, I just sit back and think, like, you done came a long way. You done came a long, long, long way. Heartbreak, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, heartbreak, betrayal, people just doing you wrong, period. You know what I'm saying? You done put so much trust and love into so much shit, and to see it get snatched away from you. Like I said, you really start to think who is on your side. But when you do right, and you talk about the truth, and you listen to the truth, that shit gets you through a lot of pain, bro. Like, for real. That shit gets you through a lot of pain, man.
Flash moving at speeds that leave your ass foolish. Yeah, take a look and see the bad guy. Damn,
So you got a little bit of both with trap harmony, son. Like, I try to give y'all a vibe with every trap harmony I do. You feel me? Like, my last trap harmony 5, that one, trap harmony 5 was personal. You feel me? And I ain't gonna sit here and sugarcoat shit. Trap harmony 5 was personal. I was talking about a lot of niggas on there, and a lot of y'all niggas know who y'all are, cause y'all done did me wrong. I done put my neck on the line for a lot of y'all, and you feel me? And me talking about Trap Harmony 5 wasn't just to throw shots at niggas. It was really just to get a lot of shit off my chest. Cause when I dropped Trap Harmony 4, I went quiet. I went quiet for like 4 or 5 months, and then nobody knew it. Nobody said nothing. Nobody paid attention to it. But as soon as I dropped that first song on Trap Harmony 5, I heard y'all niggas ask for Brooklyn Brave at. Nigga, I've been right here, sitting back, plotting on some millions in my hot chair. About to come back and fuck up the game, shit, it ain't fair. The way I'm about to make these niggas hate me. Like, come on, son. Like, what? When I dropped that shit, everybody knew. Everybody knew that nigga is not playing. He got something to say, and he gonna say it, and he don't care who get in his way, cause whoever get in his way, he gonna run them the fuck over. And that's what I did. I ran niggas the fuck over. Trap Harmony 5, I'm proud to say, went platinum.
Tell me where they can find everything.
You can find Trap Harmony 5 on SoundCloud. Just type in Brooklyn_Brave. It'll be the first thing that's on there. Trap Harmony 5, you can't miss it. You feel me? Listen to that EP. When I say listen to it, you gotta really listen to me. You feel me?
Your favorite tracks that you've done, hardest things. I mean, you got a bunch of these things.
You already told us how you feel about 3 and 5 for Trap Harmony. I know you got other shit out there.
Yeah, bro,
what's near and dear to you, man?
What's near and dear to me? Brooklyn's Cry.
But I laugh and smile a lot cause don't nobody know that I'm hurt, So tell me who can I vent to? I know a lot of people, but 2 people know my mental. God help me, and if I so happen to die in my sleep, I pray the Lord my soul to keep, but I ain't fucking with break.
Brooklyn's Cry is near and dear to me. My mom heard that song. We was driving from Norfolk one time, picking up a dog, and I was playing my EP. You feel me? I was playing my EP. And my mom was listening to every song on the EP. She was like, "What you did right? Oh my gosh, what the fuck?" You know what I'm saying? Like, she was just surprised on what I was talking about. You know what I'm saying? But when she heard Brooklyn's Cry, the song ended, and she said, "Play that back." I looked at my mom. I said, "What?" She said, "Play that song back. I want to hear it again." Played it back. It came on, and when my mom sat there and listened word for word, she cried. I saw a tear come down her face. I just looked at my mom, and I act like I ain't, you know what I'm saying, paid attention. And in my heart just felt something, bro. Like, I never felt that before. When my mom cried to Brooklyn's Cry, it was just like, yo, she heard that little kid, you know what I'm saying? Like, the little kid inside of me finally got heard. And when my mom heard that and cried to that song, is that instantly was my #1 favorite song on any album I've ever done, you know. So shout out to my mom, man. Shout out to my mom, yo. Yeah. The Freshman EP, my guy. Freshman EP, you know what I'm saying? It's just, after I got off the app, after I got off Boise, it was just like, all right, nigga, you ain't in high school no more, nigga. You feel me? You in the real world. This is either you in the streets or you in college. So I felt like I was in college, and what better way to start college than to be a fucking freshman? You know what I'm saying? A freshman into the music industry. Like, I knew one day that my songs was gonna make it out to Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, all over the world, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, what better way to come in the game introducing yourself as Brooklyn Brave, the freshman, you know what I'm saying? Brooklyn Brave, the Freshman EP. And I'm gonna tell you one thing, 2 things about it, 3 things for damn sure. That boy ain't no freshman on that shit, you feel me? That boy is a whole fucking senior out this bitch, you know?
Your best on that.
Yo, my favorite song on the Freshman, it's a hard tie between Take My Time and Royal Treatment. I'm gonna tell you why. Take My Time, I was popping my shit. Like, nigga, what? That's. You listen to Take My Time, that's something you can cruise to, smoke to, but it's some real shit. You feel me? Like, if you listen to that shit, bro, I was on some shit where it was just like, I heard them niggas. What I said? I say, take my time, give a fuck by feelings, put that shit aside, on my grind, bitch, I been the man, so why you so surprised? Fix your face, it's the way I shine, that's why them niggas hate, safe to say, that y'all niggas ain't fucking, they told me that I won't gon' make it, them niggas who talking because that shit don't pay me, man, every day catch me lifted, bitch, I stay medicated, this for the ones who stuck with me, shit got complicated, fuck whoever that hated, man, catch me low in my whip, I be burning the spliff, windows up while I'm thinking about Trap Harmony 6. I told myself I'm the greatest. Everyday motivation. They don't listen to my songs, but I be damned if they play me. I be damned if they play me for real. I was in my zone with that shit, and then Royal Treatment, son, like Royal Treatment, you know what I'm saying? That's about my lady. That's about my love. You feel me? My baby. You feel me? Like it's a true story. Like Royal Treatment is a true story. If you sit there and you listen to it, I'm actually telling you how I met this woman, bro. Like, if nobody ever paid attention to that, I'm telling you now, this is a true story. Like everything I said in that first verse, from where it was just like, say I got it. Started off, it was just plutonic, come to think about it. Saying your name was just a topic on the verbal sparring. Talking about lust is where we started, now we making progress. I can tell what was on your mind, so can we do it honest? Don't worry what they think about us, girl, you know I'm about it. Romantic, but I'm brave-hearted, look. I be your king about your love, bro. You treat me all the time. Do you feel me? So what's up? I'm like, if you listen to that part, man, it's just like, yo, that nigga said what? Run that shit back. Like, man, every time I hear Royal Treatment, I smile because it's just like my wordplay with that song, nigga, I'm proud of myself with that shit, bro. Like, Royal Treatment is the #1 song in the EP. So like, I'm sorry, Royal Treatment take the top, nigga. Royal Treatment, and then it's Take My Time. So on and so forth. Like, nah, y'all swear to God, yo, Royal Treatment is fire, nigga. Like, what? That shit is fire, son. Oh my God.
You gotta tell us about this Trap Harmony 6. Is it out yet?
Yeah, Trap Harmony 6 is not out. Trap Harmony 6 is not out. But I tell you one thing, though, son. If you following me on certain apps, you can hear certain tracks from Trap Harmony 6. I'm not gonna tell you what's on Trap Harmony 6, but just know certain songs is already out. But the rest of Trap Harmony 6 is under construction. You feel me? We got what, like how many songs we got down? I want to say 10 or 11 out of 23. So, man, just know, like, I'm gonna give y'all a fucking show with Trap Harmony 6, man. So,
not to put pressure on you. You don't have no release date.
I'm trying to shoot for Christmas next day. But if not, then we shooting for my birthday. We shooting for my birthday, February 24th. That's the least expected date for Trap Harmony 6. February 24th will be the least expected date for Trap Harmony 6, and that's a promise that I will keep to everybody. But if not, then you know what I'm saying, we gonna try our best to wrap that bitch up to February, December 25th or 26th. You know what I'm saying? That's my Christmas gift to y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? Trap Harmony 6. But if not, then that's gonna be my birthday present to myself. You feel me? So we definitely shoot for them days.
Oh baby, when it's thundering, will you love again?
Let me put this down. Let me put that down real quick. Let me give y'all some game real quick. Alright. First of all, I'm gonna tell you like this: respect your mom. Alright, your mom is the only real person that you got. Your mom gonna tell you everything. Your mom never gonna lie to you. Second off, never kiss ass. If you got something to say it to somebody's face. Third, be humble. Be humble and find God. There's too many killings out here, you feel me? There's too many young black men out here dying over stupid, senseless bullshit. Find God. That is my greatest advice to the youth. Find God. When you find God, be obedient. Listen, you know what I'm saying? And you will be surprised the doors that man will open for you, the stories that you can tell. You can be a whole testament and you don't even know because you too busy doing something else that you should not be doing. So with that being said, stay out the streets, stay in the books. Going to school ain't whack. Going to school is the most positive thing you can do. Get a job. and just be you. Be true to yourself. If you do music, find your passion with the music and talk about what you want to talk about, but don't lie. Talk about your story. Talk about what you done been through that makes you you. You know what I'm saying? And all in all, like I said, find God. That's my best advice. Find God. And now I'm gonna pick this back up because I feel like smoking. You feel me?
Deep, like we at a funeral. And all them niggas dressed in black and white like Oreo. Money be too thick, so it's hard to fold. Just got a new chick and she a red bone. Look, all my niggas soldiers, so they train to die. And bitch, I smoking every day, my nigga hella high. Boy, I got them hitters that'll let it fly. I ain't no bitch nigga, so you better recognize. Look, that I ain't never gon' fold. I learned from the streets, go hard or go home. You in the nigga hood, never go out at your chrome. Unless you wanna make it home. Sit back and peep, hear how a nigga move one day to day. Bitch, I'm with that drama, y'all niggas can keep that play for play. You niggas is bitch made, smush them like a centipede. She cannot get with me if she cannot match my energy. Motherfuck my enemies, oh boy, I mean that. Doing all that slick talk, resort to get your shit slapped. Nigga, push your wig back, roll them up like zigzags. My nigga, why you big mad? I'm stunting on your bitch ass. Nigga, you should sit back, take a seat, your time is up. Kick your ass out the office, my nigga, like you Donald Trump. You niggas can't fuck with bruh. Nigga, don't you push your luck. Get your ass hit up when you sleep thinking you can't be touched, nigga, what? And I ain't never gon' fold. I learned from the streets, go hard or go home. You in the nigga hood.